Hi, Marty Mast, Clear Vision Senior Staff Optician with another summertime tip all about screws. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about all the different kinds of screws we use at Clear Vision. And for different reasons we have different types of screws to make it easier for you. We have our classic plus screw. Plus screw has a Phillips head, has a safety coating on this particular model. The safety coating is a black rubber band underneath the head. The reason for that, it gets caught in the bottom part of the rim lock so it doesn't fall out. Also does not get loose easily. Your patients will love you because they won't come back to your office with a lens in one hand and the frame in the other. We also have minus head screws that fit into the rim lock, also with the safety coating. Minus head is a classic screw. We're using more and more screws at what we call plus minus. It's a Phillips head design, but it's thin in one direction and wide in another. So you can use either a standard minus head screwdriver or a Phillips head screwdriver, depending upon what's most comfortable for you. For temple screws, we use a standard smooth movement screw. Also, this has a deeper rubber coating. The idea is that we only use this when we don't have a spring hinge. When you use a spring hinge temple, a regular screw is fine because they don't have any issues with the temple screw coming out or it getting loose or having floppy temples. This prevents floppy temples and the screw coming out. And this is the minus version. If you can see in the little picture here between my fingers, that's a plus minus screw right there. Typical spring hinge temple, minus screw, no coating. We also use another kind of screw, and we call them trim screws. And trim screws are great because when we're putting on a sleeve on a temple, we want to make sure it's securely bonded to the temple, won't slide off. So we use a little trim screw. We also use trim screws if there's an overlay over metal. So here are these tiny, in this case, 4 trim screws. So if you need to replace a screw at some time, don't say, I just need a screw that's on the front. You have to be a little bit more specific. You have to help us out to provide you with the proper screw. These are called trim screws. Another set of screws and washer systems that we use in our premium Aspire collection, we have a temple piece with a screwless hinge, but it has a threaded end piece. This is one unit. We have a hollow screw with a metal washer. You put the washer in with the thin part into the back of the frame, and the hollow screw will go over that. When it's all done, you'll see that it all comes together. Here is your plus minus head screw. It's nice and flat and smooth. Here's my rendering of the same thing. You have the screw, you have the washer. When you put it in, here's from the top view, the washer goes in first, then the screw, which is hollow, and you tighten it up either with your Phillips or your standard minus head screwdriver. In our newest addition to the Aspire collection, we have Aspire titaniums. And the titanium's just like a metal frame. There's nothing outrageously different in the closure of a rim lock. We have special kinds of screws. And these are very long safety rim lock screws with a plus minus head. On our Sassy and Charming collection, we have very long screws because those two particular models have the screw coming from the top down. All the other titaniums have the screw going up. So they're different lengths because of design features, not because one is better than the other, but because of pure design features. I hope that I was able to explain enough about our screws that it's easy for you to understand. And if there's a question you have, please feel free to give me a call. I'm at martymast@cvoptical.com, and I'll be glad to help you out, or just call our customer service area and they will be glad to put you through to me. Take care and enjoy using your Clear Vision products.